Who?
He said that about yeah. Yeah.
Was that? So he knew.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think he figured it out after the fact.
Okay. We're live. In 3, 2, about 3 seconds ago.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Anyway.
yeah.
So he's flirting with him?
He was flirting with him.
Wow, interesting. Fascinating.
I had to tell him to stop it.
Yeah.
I stopped flirting with dudes in the store.
He likes to.
Yeah, but like he likes it. He does it too creepily. Like like.
Dude, I'm scared of him.
Yeah, he's
I
scared.
really am, dude. You saw how mad he got at me when like, help me out here. I'm like, I was gonna say no. I mean, I was gonna say you did it. You figure it out.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be cool
yeah,
with Ray because Ray comes around a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
For his book, he's like, come back.
Oh no, he's gonna be knocking on the door right now when we're recording, huh? Ray?
Probably.
Anyway, does he listen to this?
I hope not.
Oh my gosh. I should edit out his name.
Ray Lopez.
I'm allowed to, right?
Yeah, he does listen to it.
Okay, cool.
If he does, it'd be funny.
Yeah. Like, you guys were talking about me? Horrible. Don't make fun of
We
him.
should bring him on.
You know what? That's the idea.
That'd be so weird.
He tells the stories about when he went to Amsterdam, when he met David Bowie, or
and he was in a hot tub with Bjork,
whatever it was, and some guy from Coldplay. I have no idea.
Yeah, he offered Eric cocaine that one time. Remember?
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
That would not be good.
He's a character, man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
In a scooter.
Yeah.
Or his bike or whatever. You know.
One time I saw him on Main Street on the scooter. He goes pretty fast on that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
What was
wow.
that? Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's a resilient man, as they ask me.
The characters that
Come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking Muppet Show sometimes.
Who would he be, though?
Gonzo.
That was a quick answer. Well, yeah.
Think about
Gonzo.
it, think about it.
Yeah.
No.
There's no other one. I was going to go with like an animal, but no, Gonzo kind of fits him more. He
Either
wears
that
the
or
same shirts.
those weird, what are those things called? The Muppets with like the mouse are hanging there.
Yep.
Yeah. Like one of those.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that kind of sounds like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Especially when he's drinking.
He drinks a lot, doesn't
He
he?
does drink a lot.
I shouldn't be talking shit about it.
No, we're not talking shit. It's facts.
Yeah, these are just facts, really. But you know, he brings us joy, and he brought us fries.
He did bring fries.
You know?
Montreux Cafe now.
Yeah,
I don't know where that's at.
yeah. Oh, it's down the street. Yeah, it's I've gotten a burrito from there. Like literally 2 blocks.
The Mexican restaurant?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 1 block that way, 2 blocks that way, and you're there.
Yeah.
Next to the B, no, the B donuts.
Oh.
Going in the direction.
that way.
Going in the direction
Okay,
of B donuts.
The B donuts. Those B donuts.
Yeah. I didn't know they had fries there.
Yeah.
I got a burrito there once. Yeah.
Wait, the fucking car wash place?
No.
No.
That's something else. That's some other lady's name.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
So, I've gone there a lot. My dad likes that place.
With the car wash?
Yeah.
To get the car washed?
No, to that restaurant. He likes that restaurant.
That little tiny restaurant that's like adjacent. Literally, like your car comes out in the restaurant.
Pretty much, right?
Right?
Yeah, we used to go there a lot when I was younger.
A lot of people do.
Yeah. And I didn't realize it until I discovered the B donut place. The place is called the Gladys.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that's a weird name.
Honey Gladys?
No. The street is Gladys.
Oh. So it's Ant Street? Or it's...
It's the name of the street. The street is cause, but I'm not, I guess how you pronounce it, because it's Glady.
Glady?
Glady?
Yeah, Glady, yeah.
Oh.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, someone walks in, ¿Quién es la tía Gladys?
Yeah.
They're going to be like, what?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it good?
It's all right. I mean, I haven't been there in a long time, but I used to go there a lot as a kid.
Because it's very popular.
Yeah.
And there's always people eating there, you know? So,
Seafood. They do a lot of seafood. You get one of those fish with a bone in it.
oh,
Yeah.
can you also eat it, though?
Yeah.
Oh, I could see the food, but
See.
you're welcome. This is what you people tune in for.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. I've been there to the car wash. They fucked up my mirror there.
Oh, really?
I never will go back again.
Yeah, that's expensive car wash.
Yeah.
It's not like, no.
They fucked up my car. I got to play Marvel's Capcom, but they fucked up my car.
Wow. Was it worth it? No. Wow. Okay.
Joystick was all fucked up.
Oh, damn. That should have been the first sign.
Yeah. I should have taken my car as soon as I saw that.
Like,
Tracer.
no, out.
Get it out. Get it out. I don't care if it suds on it. Get it out.
Just drive it real fast.
Fudge. So, I was gonna say, what have you been doing the last 4 days?
It feels that way, right?
Right?
Oh my god.
I've seen you every day since Saturday,
Yeah.
and it's Wednesday today. That's 5 days. This is the most I've seen you in the last year. I'm gonna say. We're finally done, dude.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
Having fun.
How many did we do? 47
40 something
in a row.
Something
Well,
like
2 days and
yeah.
silk screen, 47 t-shirts.
That was fun.
Nah.
Yeah.
You ever think you ever silk screen?
No.
Was it worth the?
You know what? It's funny. Like I've been having discussions about stuff like this. Like there's certain things that you just kind of take for granted. Like you just like you're like, oh, that's just how it works, or whatever, right? Like I was talking to her Mackenzie about records.
Yeah.
And how like when you hear about how they make records.
Yeah, the press them and all that.
And then the fucking wax cylinders. And you're like, that seems like magic. Like that doesn't make sense. Like you could record sound on wax, like how, right? And it's just like it's because it
vibrates and then up and down.
But then it's one of those things too, like the silk screening thing. Like I had a vague idea how to do it, and then when we were doing it, I was like, oh, interesting.
It's just ink transfer.
Yeah.
You block off the areas you don't want, and the areas you do want, you fucking spray the shit out of it and get it out of the fucking way.
I didn't know that.
Amazing. Yeah. And if you want colors on colors, you do the same things and multiple layers, and it's it's amazing process because I mean, there's some times when you make a silk screen, like when you do CMYK, you do a cyan, magenta, in these weird colors, and you're like, how is that going to translate? And then mixes, and you see this guy's face all of a sudden, and you're like, what the fuck?
Magic.
Screen, it's magic.
Magic.
You're right. It's all fucking magic, and this is like all like technical, easy shit that people learn along the way. I learned it along the way. I never took a course or anything like that. But there's, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna lie. I took a course in high school. There was that one teacher, Alvarez.
Yeah.
That was a graphic design class, right?
Yeah.
He showed us how to screen print, how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
That's why I know how to do that.
Oh, there you go.
And since then, I've done it every once in a while.
Yeah, it's the weird things that you kind of don't think about. Like just kind of like, oh, like I remember one year when I was studying journalism.
Oh.
By the time I got to study journalism, it was all digital. It was all like, you fucking write on a computer.
InDesign?
Yeah, InDesign.
Right?
All that stuff. I remember the first time I went to a journalism conference, there was an old man who taught journalism like 50 years ago, right?
They show you block work?
And he was like, you want to know how to really do it? And I was like, I guess. And then he goes, and he got a bunch of us, and we met him in like a journalism lab. Oh. And he had the sheets, and he had all.
He take you to a dungeon and everything.
And I was like, oh man, this. And then he goes, I go, wait a minute. He goes, yeah. Then you do this and this and that. And he goes, then you put it down with wax. Huh? And I'm like, wax?
More wax?
And I'm like, how? And I was like, computer. And then he pulled out this iron. It was literally like a piece of iron, and you put a block of wax inside of it, and then you heat it up, and then you just into it, and you just like it right. And I was like, interesting. And he goes, and he's like, oh yeah, make sure to wear gloves though, because. And I'm like, oh yeah. And he goes, yeah. And he goes, otherwise this happens. And he rolls up his sleeves, and he had like these fucking burns, like up and down his forearms. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do this.
But this is how you would have done it if you were maybe 10 years earlier, or how many years?
Depending on the school you go to, but apparently they did this about 10 years before at ELAC. Yeah. And
So you were in ELAC in the late 80s, early 90s, you would have had to do this wood block.
With fucking wax, and I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Look at this Da Vinci right here, man.
I was like,
crazy. Yeah. And it's shit we take for granted now. Now we have a little box that does it all for us. You want to screen print anything? Nah, forget about it. Print it on the fucking printer. Yeah. You want to make a newspaper? Fuck, printer.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Wow.
Yeah, I just remember that shit. That was so weird.
Yeah, because how easy it would have been for us to just say, you know what, let's get some transfer paper
and do it,
and do that. It would cost us a little more, but it would have been done, and it would have been done finer and easier, probably.
Yeah, it just wouldn't look as good though. It wouldn't have lasted that long.
No, because when you screen print, you actually print it on the what do you call it? Just for people.
Fabric.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And so it's different. So that's what what. And I'm glad we got to actually reuse these at once, because I knew I was going to fuck up. Yeah. I know when I did it the last time, I fucked up on a few of them, too. That's why we always got a little bit extra. I don't think there's such a thing as a perfect screen print unless you're doing it your life or it's your job or you know. But if you do it as like a hobby, you're gonna fuck up. Yeah. You know. So we got glow in the dark ones.
We got glow in the dark ones
because we got to make good of a bad situation.
Yeah, gotta do something.
You know. Yeah. And I'm proud of those. I might steal one for myself.
There you go. Take one. Dude,
you know. I think I deserve it. Fuck you.
No one's arguing with you.
I am arguing with myself.
I'm arguing with myself. Oh. That's a problem.
No. I want someone to argue back.
Why?
Because it'd be like, no, it'd be better if someone wasted $20 buying it. That way the store got the $20 instead of myself.
Spend, my friend. Spend. Not waste it.
Donate. No. Let's try to make it sound as less
spend,
bad.
My friend. Spend.
All money is wasted.
It's not wasted.
All money is invested, I guess. Invested. Invested. Hear about that. Like that one? All right, cool. I'll use the word invested.
Oh, there's a you spend your money on. It's not like a waste, right? It always has a purpose.
Yeah, all money is a purpose. Yeah, you know, to waste, to be waste, to be spent.
Spunt.
So yeah, to be spent and to get basically you make it to get rid of it. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Why toil in the yards of the old ladies when you can go fucking live your life? Go get a milkshake. Milkshake. That's what I used to do. No. When I used to work for the old ladies, and I used to milkshake. On the way home. Gardening, pruning, whatever, mowing their lawns and shit. They give you a 20.
Give you a 20?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
1990 money, 20.
That's a lot, man. Yeah. When I was a kid, I don't know why I remember this the other day. Was when I was a kid, I was working for this community center, and one year they took us to the Friars Club.
Look at Don Rickles. What the hell?
For fucking Christmas. It was a Christmas event. It was a Christmas,
Santa there?
A Christmas banquet. Santa Claus was there. Yeah. And I'll never forget this shit. I remember going, and it was like a banquet, dinner or whatever, right? Or like lunch, I guess, right? Yeah. And then as they were like, oh, here you go. And they started handing out Mickey Mouse wristwatches.
Oh, cool.
And like remember the ones where like his hands were like
point in directions, yeah.
So they gave us each one of those.
The Swiss watches, whatever. Yeah.
They gave us each one of those, and as we walked out, they were like, "Oh, you have to get out. You had to get in this line." Mm-hmm. As we're walking out, these fucking Friar Club guys were handing us $100 bills.
What the hell?
And I was like, "What is going on?"
Friars Club.
And I remember getting home and not saying anything and going straight to the comic store.
Not saying anything. I didn't even talk to my parents.
I got
right back.
We're back. Go to the comic store.
What? That's weird.
No.
You know? Best thing we got was like a Santa at the park. You know? Yeah. And then they would get those stockings with the fake candy.
With the nuts?
Yeah. the nuts with the peanuts. Yeah. Fucking that strawberry candy everyone hates.
Oh, yeah. It looks like a strawberry? Like the wrapping looks like a strawberry. Yeah.
The old people candy. Maybe one candy cane if you're lucky. And that one, maze in the back of the shoe. That's it. Yeah. $100 bills and shit.
$100 bill and a Mickey Mouse watch.
And a Mickey Mouse watch. You have that Mickey Mouse watch?
No.
You should sell
I don't know about that.
People love those things.
Yeah, I know. I sell the comics, maybe. Maybe.
They're somewhere. They're in the long boxes.
Somewhere in the long boxes.
1990s.
I always talk about. I always think about it, and but I always talk myself out of it. I'm always like, oh, we should do some kind of Santa Claus thing here, like for Christmas, like have a day where come and take a picture of Santa Claus and shit.
But I mean, we can't even do toys for drive, right?
It's a pain in the ass,
yes. I mean, because usually that goes hand in hand. Yeah. We can't even do that. How come we're gonna get Santa here?
It's kind of a pain in the ass.
How about we get like a Santa alternative? Like Poppy Claus. Poppy Claus?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's like keeping Santa Claus. He's all ripped and shit. And
really?
Suspenders.
Do you know someone that could do that?
Maybe. No.
And see, really. It goes full circle back to Ray. Ray's gonna come and make it weird.
Ray would enjoy that.
He wouldn't do it too much. I think.
He'd be here first and last.
Yeah. What if we do like that whole? Remember there was that internet conspiracy theory about Santa Claus and Odin being the same person.
Oh yeah.
We could do that. We could have like Odin.
Come meet Odin,
the real Santa Claus.
The real Santa Claus. My friend was watching the Violent Night with the freaking Hopper movie.
Yeah, the Hopper.
I caught the end of it when they were watching it, and he was Odin or he was just
like
a Viking?
He's like a Viking or something.
Because at the end, he was Thor. Sorry, he was Thor. Because at the end, his wife
sets up the hammer.
The hammer.
But it was called the Skull Crusher or some shit.
Right, Skull Crusher. Yeah, I didn't remember that, but yeah, okay. I thought he was that.
They're making another one.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Next Christmas, I think, is coming out. Yeah.
You know what? I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Yeah.
It's a. What did I tell him? It's a violent family movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's for that family that has crazy kids and shit.
It's in the middle of it becomes like realistic Home Alone and shit. like that little girl like fucking those guys up, man.
Realistic Home Alone. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I even have my homage there from last year still there because I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
ain't that bad. Legos.
Yeah. You think he could take the crumpets?
Is that part 2?
It should be.
Is that part 2? Huh, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
I'd be taking on the Crumpets. I mean, it'd be a good match.
Yeah.
As far as who'd win, if it's a family movie, Santa's got to win.
Yeah.
Or if it's
or Deva Superman. They take each other out at the end.
They take each other, or they work together to fight the real evil, capitalism.
Fucking Sebastian Stan, Donald Trump.
Oh man. When you showed me that picture, I was like, no.
Yeah.
No. What SNL skit is this? And is it an A24 movie, you said?
No, it's just a movie. Yeah, no. There's another A24 movie called Civil War.
Yeah, but
it's a kind of a parody of it, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not ready for these new age movies, I think I'm stuck in the olden days.
Olden days?
Yeah.
Where superheroes don't play Donald Trump.
Yeah. That's just weird.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I can't. I got nothing for that.
Yeah,
I got no rebuttal.
I remember hearing about it, and then I saw that photo. I'm like, wait, this is real. Like, oh, interesting.
No, here's another thing. Was I was showing that picture to Mark. I was showing him. Look, it kind of looks the same. You know, but it was comparison.
Yeah.
But when you showed me that picture of him as him, it did not.
Yeah,
that's nothing as I envisioned.
Well, he's playing the young version, right?
That's still no, because they showed that picture of him in the young version, the Art of Deal version of him. You know, and
I think it's the name of the movie.
No, it's not.
I think so.
Oh my god.
Or no, I think it's called The Apprentice. I think the movie's called The Apprentice.
He owns all that, so it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But he can't be involved in it, right? It's got to be like a fucking like. There's no way, right?
He's gonna get paid somehow.
He's gonna get paid, but I don't think he's involved in it. I don't think he's like part of it.
Like he has last say.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's no way.
Because or else he'd be flying in the cave somewhere. And then let me have some superpowers. I want to shoot laser beams.
There's no way. I don't think so.
No.
I mean, what he's selling? He's fucking selling pieces of his suit or see that shit. It's just hilarious.
Hey, if basketball players can do it,
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, why not him? Yeah. I was gonna say something, but no. I was saying more sports people like him anyway, right?
No, they don't.
No, I was saying no, not really.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's why I stopped myself.
Yeah.
Edit.
That's very weird, though. It's very odd.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you became famous enough and then like
no, but what did becoming famous? Yeah. Being a former president. You know, like,
you mean you don't have all 48 presidents and the fabrics? You know?
Like what was it? I guess it's funny because like John was talking about that too because the Doctor Who thing.
Yeah.
So David Tennant came back and he's like they're listing him as he's really the 10th Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, "Oh no, that doesn't make sense. Like he should just be, like they shouldn't recount it." And I said, then we started talking about it. And I started thinking like, wait, how does that work with presidents? Like if you're like a one-term president and then if you win again, do you get both numbers? You know what I mean? Like, are you like you're like the 40th president, whatever.
No, you're still the 40th president. You're still the 40th, even though you're 2 terms in.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, if you're a one-term president, okay, and then you don't win the second year,
right, and then you come back.
Do you get the second number too?
Yeah, we have one like that. I think we do.
Who is it? I don't think so.
Early numbers. Come on, there's one when I'm pretty sure there's one.
No.
And he came back.
No.
And then he's like 2 presidents in one.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Cause that's how I was arguing it. I was like, no, it's like when you become president. Like, and she's all like, is that how it works? I'm like, you know what? I don't know.
I'm about to Google it. Presidents that serve 2 terms.
Well, not
2 non-consecutive terms.
There
you go.
Yeah.
They're Grover Cleveland.
So he's the but is he considered the?
Grover Cleveland was the only president to leave the White House and return for a second term 4 years later. One of 9 children of a Presbyterian.
This is fucking too much, man.
But is he like 2 numbers then?
That's just how I would do it. Presidential timeline. Presidents in order. In order. Let's see. Images. Look at Grover Cleveland. Yeah, no, he's 22nd and 24th.
Huh.
Look at that. Hold on, let me show you.
They put his picture twice?
Yeah, 22nd and 24th.
That's weird.
So yeah, you become a new number.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So if you want like your money on separate kinds of bills, I guess you can do that at that point, right? I mean, okay, let's say you're the 22nd president and you're like 30 years old and you look a certain way and then the world hammers you down and when you become like the 40th president or something, you look like shit. Yeah. So they use a different picture, right?
Yeah.
What would they use for your money?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, so that's true. Okay, there you go. Now there's precedent for that.
Yeah.
So there you go, Joanna. He's the 10th and the 14th Doctor.
Yeah, I could have told you that, see?
Yeah, that's what I thought, but then I was like, I don't know.
It just makes sense. Yeah. I mean, how can you... Okay, I get it. If you were 2 terms and back in the bag, you're the same number. But yeah, if you're skipping one, you got to...
Okay, well, here's the question. So say you got someone okay.
Think about it this way. Okay. You became the president, you changed the drapes in the fucking White House, right? You left, someone else changed them, you got to come back and change them again, right? So it's brand new.
That's true.
All right.
Okay, how about this? Say like something like George Clooney. George Clooney comes back as Batman. Is he still that Batman, or is he like a new Batman?
Well, we'll never get a Flash 2, so we'll
never know.
But I would say he's still the same one until we see otherwise.
Like, yeah, all right.
Like Michael Keaton, he's still the '89 Batman.
He's
Until we saw that he eats spaghetti. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, he was the 14th president to realize he was not the 16th president.
Yeah, the other thing that confused me about that movie, too. I was watching it, I'm like, oh, so it's not '89 Batman. It's fucking alternate reality
89 Batman.
Yeah. Because I think the thing that bothered me about that movie was like, it's just so many like inside stuff. Yeah. Like he's like, oh, I haven't fought crime in forever because
I cleaned it.
Because it's Gotham's the safest city in the world, right? But then like he had bruised knuckles.
Yeah.
Right. And so was he going out as Batman with the long hair and the beard? Like,
you know what? Yeah, I would say yes.
Oh, he's just like hoboing it up. Like he's just like going like just they're like, oh, look at this homeless guy, and he fucking beats up criminals for fun. Or like.
You can't stop Batman from being Batman. At the end of the day, remember that. In every iteration of Batman, you can't stop Batman from being Batman.
Yeah. But that's the whole point, right? The mission is in crime in Gotham City. Yeah, so if it's gone, then...
Or what if he was just training in his little bat cave and shit? You know.
I mean, I guess
just got fucked up.
But then he's like, oh, I shaved my beard and I put the Batman suit back on, and I'm back, guys. He's a bunny Kryptonian. So
but I'm back as Batman. Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a good movie.
Like, was he going out as matches and shit? Yeah, you know.
Yeah. That was confusing.
Okay.
That was confusing.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
That's my favorite part of the whole thing. When he's like, oh, Batman understands the multiverse. Cool. Like,
and the whole scene was going like, man, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I want some spaghetti. Yeah, and he's old. He's got the moves, you know. So I mean, he's obviously keeping up with his regiment somehow. He was fucking up Barry.
It's funny in the current Batman book. It's all like internal. So like the Batman of that weird one. What's his name? The
Azrael Driver.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So Grant Morrison has established that Batman.
Yeah.
Is a subconscious Batman
that lives inside the brain.
That lives inside his brain. He created that Batman in case anyone tried to take over his mind.
Wasn't he from another planet or something?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
Grant Morrison and Tom King have done this where they bring back old concepts and then they're like they explain it in modern terms. Like in Tom King when he was writing Grayson, it was one of my favorite issues. So he was working for Spiral. And they sent it's basically the Shield or whatever, right? So they send him into like this Middle Eastern country because there's a kid that the scientist was experimenting on and he's gonna get powers.
Okay.
And they need to get that kid out of there, otherwise, they're gonna use it as a weapon, human weapon, right?
Okay.
So he goes in there and he realizes.
Wait, Nightwing?
Yeah, he was Agent Spiral for a while.
Was he? Not, I'm guessing not in the costume.
No, it was just Grayson. It was called Grayson.
Grayson.
Agent Spiral. Uh-huh. And he goes in there.
Tom King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes in there and he realizes this kid is a baby, like a legit like fucking baby.
Yeah.
And so he takes it, and Midnighter gets sent in to take the baby. So basically, like they're fighting this whole thing, and the whole time, he has to keep himself awake.
Midnighter, aka another Batman.
Yeah. So Grayson has to keep himself awake, and he has to keep the baby calm.
Right.
So he's telling the baby about this weird dream he had, and he's basically talking about a Silver Age Batman and Robin issue where they went to space and they fought trees.
And it breaks the panels into the cartoony version, right?
And so it's supposed to be like, oh, this is a weird dream he had, like you know, like, and it was really trippy.
But it was based on an old.
It was based on a book, and so the same thing with this freaking Batman. This Batman was from another planet, or whatever, but now Grant Morrison said, oh, he's a subconscious Batman that Batman created in case anyone tried to mind control him.
So all those adventures you read back then of those or that old book,
it's
Batman's inside Batman's brain. Okay, sure. Well, in that case, explain rainbow colored Batman.
They do.
Oh,
there's actually a really good run of Batman Incorporated, where I actually think it's one issue.
Okay.
Where Grant Morrison explains that every version of Batman that we've seen in pop culture is the same Batman. It's just different eras of his life, and not only different eras, but like Batman 66. Is like early Batman, like, and that's only like 2 years of his life.
66 is only 2 years of his life. Yeah. Well, 66 should only be 1 year of his life. It's only 1 year.
Yeah, but no.
What about like pointy-eared Batman? That should be before 66 then.
Yeah.
With the gloves,
because
the gloves?
Batman 66 in the Grant Morrison timeline, it's supposed to be like when he realized, oh, I want to scare criminals, but I don't want to scare children. Because he tried to save this kid, and this kid's like,
and that's why he got Robin.
That's why he got Robin. And so like the Robin era is Batman 66.
Okay.
The Grayson Robin era is Batman 66.
Because he was going to not scare children.
And so like when they did that for like a year, they explained the fucking POW ban, whatever, that basically they've been exposed to so many chemicals like Joker gas and they're fucking hallucinating. They're
Batman and Robin hallucinating?
Yeah, it's like an acid trip for them.
When they fight.
Yeah.
The 66 version of
no, that's why it was so colorful and so bright.
Yeah, because of the 60s.
They're essentially having acid trips.
Yeah, they're a bunch of hippies.
But no, because they've been exposed to that shit so much that like it just you know.
So after that would be like the 80s Batman, you know, the with the straight kind of pointy.
Yeah, they explained all that shit is the same guy.
Year one Batman.
Yeah, it's all together.
I mean, I could see how you can try to squeeze it all together. Yeah. You got to change
I gotta find that issue. Like
your costume.
It really makes a lot of sense. Like you're like, oh, okay, logistically this makes a lot of sense.
What about like Clooney Batman? He's still part of that.
Well, see, the thing,
the movies
in the current Batman that Tim Starkey's working on.
Yeah.
The fucking Batman as Ro, whatever. Like he's trying to take control.
Does he have another Batman in his head? That's the Batman 89?
Oh, no. Okay, I'm kind of. Right?
Oh, come on.
So there was an arc where Bruce had gotten lost in the multiverse. And he got sent to a universe where there was no Batman.
Okay. Is this the same thing with the timeline thing when he became a pirate?
No.
Or caveman?
No. He got sent to a universe where there was no Batman.
Yeah.
Right? And so what ended up happening was this guy took over all crime in Gotham. And so like there was still crime, but it was controlled.
Yeah.
But it was like this guy was like a dictator, right?
Okay.
And so he basically put people that didn't agree with him into Arkham. And he like rewarded people by giving them fucking venom.
Oh.
So you had like
Harvey Venom.
You had a Harvey Dent.
Bane.
That was basically Bane.
Yeah.
You had a fucking Riddler that was basically Bane, right? So what ended up happening, it was weird. It was confusing because then eventually he finally goes up against the guy that's in charge. And it's just this dude.
Yeah.
And you find out this guy...
Is that Bane?
No. He had exposed himself to these chemicals.
Yeah.
And he was like hallucinating, but he didn't think he was hallucinating. He thought he was peering the multiverse.
Oh.
And so basically, like, he figured out a way that if he exposed a lot of people to these chemicals...
Yeah, they all can peer through?
Yeah, and then he could make portals to the fucking multiverse.
Sure.
And so Batman goes heads with him and realizes this is the Joker. if he never became the Joker.
Oh, because it doesn't have Batman in there, so there was no Joker because they need each other. Blah 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 blah.
So then what ends up happening? He essentially turns. So then it works. Like this portal opens up.
Yeah.
And this dude basically sends his consciousness to another dimension, and he puts his consciousness into the Joker's head and of another dimension, and it instantly was like, this was a bad idea, right? And it becomes this weird like multiverse virus where it starts jumping from universe to universe and going into all the Jokers, right?
Okay.
And so Batman's like chasing after it. But then he like runs into the Michael Keaton Batman. Like they literally show Jack Napier dead on the street, and the freaking thing goes in and brings him back to life.
Oh, crazy! Right? Oh, from the ending with the
yeah, and it brings him back to life. And then as it jumps, he's following it. Yeah, and it's kind of cool because like he's chasing after him. The Michael Keaton Batman gives him his fucking utility belt.
Cool.
And then Bruce is missing a hand because the Joker fucking cut his hand off.
What the fuck?
And so he ends up in the fucking Dark Knight Returns.
Sure.
And he fights the Joker or whatever, and then escapes. And then, but the Dark Knight Returns Batman gives him a prosthetic hand. And it's like this whole thing. It's fucking crazy.
That's someone that's been reading too much Batman.
But at the end of it,
this is for Batman fans. Like this is for who's been reading Batman this whole time.
Yeah, he ends up in the fucking Bruce Timm era. Like it's like a whole thing.
Does he end up in the Bruce Timm era? Does he end up in the caveman Batman era?
No. This is
Pirate
all,
Batman.
This is all just like variations of Batman as far as like
more
current.
Yeah.
Okay. And so at the end of it though, he defeats him. He defeats this Joker virus, whatever, right? And he gets back home.
Yeah.
And he thinks like, oh, it's done. But then they tease this last shot as you flip the page. And there's all these different Batmans,
from different,
but they're all the purple and the crazy colors.
Yeah.
So basically, like because he interacted with them, he infected them with.
Yeah. See how they did that? I see how they did that.
So in the current book, the crazy Batman fucking took over his body and is trying to kill the Joker, and he's trying to like stop him.
Yeah.
But he has to fight the other versions of Batman, and there's this funny joke where he's fighting the Keaton Batman. And then he's like, what are you going to do? You can't do, I've trained longer than you. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, but I can turn my head. And he fucking just, and I clocks him in the back of the head. Because Keaton couldn't turn his head. Yeah, turn his whole body.
Famously. Yeah. Funnily. Whatever. Yeah.
And at the end, he has to fight the freaking, the Dark Knight Returns Batman. And the Dark Knight Returns Batman tells him, he's like, oh yeah, you could handle the kids. Now you got to fight a grown-up, right?
Big bulky. And
big wall, yeah.
Gauntlets? No gauntlets.
No gauntlets.
No, I just like them gauntlets. Yeah. That's hilarious.
But it's really good. It's just very like, wow, they're going all in on this.
And doubling down on Batman multiverse.
Yeah.
You know what? They do that a lot. The whole like, oh, Batman's missing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gotta do something.
Oh no, the town's going awry. Yeah. Batman's in time. Batman's lost in time. Batman's in the future. Yeah. Batman's in the multiverse. Batman's in Krypton. Batman's in,
Yeah.
And this shit always fucks up Gotham.
Yeah. Because fucking Gotham sucks. Gotham's the worst, man. Like,
have you seen those TikToks like robbing in Gotham or something? And then Batman shows up.
You
chasing him.
You get a water cup, you put soda in it, and Batman shows up. But here's the thing, like I remember, I forgot who I had a discussion with one time, but like, but here's the thing, where would you rather want to live? Gotham or Metropolis? Because Gotham, there's a lot of crime. And Metropolis, a fucking robot could step on you, or Titano, the fucking ape, could.
At any time, catastrophe can strike in Metropolis. Yeah. Same thing for Gotham, but I mean, you kind of get like but those pompous like villains. Like, hi, we'll put myself on a big TV screen and tell you guys you got 10 minutes to get out of here. You know, there's more flair in Gotham. You know, that's compared to Metropolis, where, like you said, shit could fall on you any second. You know, you eat a hot dog and shit.
You go to a parade and like these Joker's throwing money at you and with balloons with poisonous gas.
There's more flair in Gotham. There's no flair in fucking Metropolis.
Metropolis is Toy Man's cool.
You got Toyman. We can talking like with the Riddler, Joker. You know, like Poison Ivy to a certain extent. You know?
Mean, I guess they always make that argument of like Batman has the best rogue gallery. And like
the more flavorful rogue gallery.
I guess
they don't really have powers as compared to Superman's villains. You know.
No, but that's the thing is like it's like they're good when they fight Batman. But like
anything else,
you send a fucking like a 3rd level Green Lantern and they take them all out.
True. Like, what was it? We were watching the Justice League, and Roxy goes up against Superman. And he's like, "What are you doing here?" fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
get out of here.
Get back to Gotham, dude. Yeah.
He's like, I'm bored.
Get bored. I got
Batman's gone. So, yeah.
Again, another story where Batman's gone.
Yeah.
God dang it. Yeah. You like those where Batman's gone and Superman takes over?
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Because
okay. Superman could do it.
Yeah.
Could Batman do it?
He's done it.
No, but I mean, like if he had to, like, oh, you have to go fight Brainiac, you have to fight fucking,
You know what? Yeah, Brainiac, yeah, because you gotta outsmart him.
You can't outsmart Brainiac.
This is how we'll prove if he's really smart or the smartest detective in the world or whatever, You figure it out, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm just saying?
I guess.
Maybe he's not as smart than him, but he will figure it out.
Okay, here's an interesting one. Okay. Kind of, no, it's not evenly balanced, but so there's always the argument: who has the best rogues gallery, Batman, or Spider-Man?
Oh, well, it's the same thing.
but here's the thing, but you couldn't interchange them because I feel like if Batman went up against Spider-Man's rogue gallery, he would die.
Let's say Sinister Six, just to keep it simple, Doc Ock.
That guy would fucking wreck him, dude.
You think so?
Dude, those arms alone, like...
I'm trying to think of a Batman equivalent to that,
There isn't.
Poison Ivy with the Ivies, throwing Ivy.
No, but these are like titanium fucking arms, right?
Yeah, but I mean, these are living creatures that, grab you and have...
Yeah, but you could,
sentience.
chop them up. He could,
Yeah, you can chop up these titanium...
I don't think so,
Or you can tie them up. Spider-Man seems to tie them up very
because
easily
Spider-Man has spider agility and fucking strength and.
Well, I mean, Batman has bolos and smoke clouds and
anti-octopus spray.
Holy shit, we didn't even talk about that. Yeah, he's got anti-everything.
So I'm gonna Doc Ock could beat Batman. I think Doc Ock could beat Batman. Because Spider-Man barely beats him a lot of times.
True.
Because people make the argument that they always say, like, oh, Green Goblin is arch enemy. No, it's Doc Ock.
Yeah, it's always been Doc Ock.
Like Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old versus young.
Craven. Batman
could take Craven.
I think he could take
Batman
him.
could take care of him. That's no problem.
Yeah.
He take, like, the freaking, what do you call those, the wolf people?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could take
I think he could take Craven.
Yeah, no worries.
Electro.
Yeah.
Think so?
I think, you know what? His suit's insulated.
Okay.
I mean, that's the only thing.
I think it'd be close.
Close?
I think he could do it, but I think he would take a beating.
Yeah, I'll give him a beating. I'll give any of these guys a beating. I'll give Doc Ock a beating, but I think Batman could still take it.
All right.
Yeah.
Sandman.
He's taking on Clayface. He knows how to deal with fluidity.
Yeah, but sand and clay is different, right?
He like water. He can figure it out. Sand, water.
All right. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The lizard.
The Croc. Killer Croc.
But the lizard's faster though.
Faster. Indeed, faster. He will definitely have this time, Croc stronger.
All right. I'll give him that one.
Yeah.
All right. Who else we got?
It's
all the thugs and shit, like Tombstone and all that, he could take them. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Scorpion.
Cutting it closer, but yeah, I'm going to say Batman.
Really?
I'm going to say Batman. Yeah. Like any of those Scorpions, Green Goblins, Hobgoblin, maybe those guys, because they had that whole flying advantage.
Yeah.
But it always ends up with Spider-Man webbing onto him and running across the city. Batman can always do that,
That's true.
So,
but he's not as agile as Spider-Man.
But he could take a beating more than
can he? I don't think he can.
I don't know.
I think Spider-Man can take a bigger beating than Batman.
Than Batman can?
Because Batman's just a normal dude.
Yeah, he is. But he's padded up.
Yeah, but
Spider-Man's not padded up. It's just tights on Spider-Man.
But it makes him. But he's more durable though.
Yeah, as compared to Batman, who was padded up, and that's what makes him durable.
I don't know.
This is hard. Yeah. We need a Batman expert here.
Batman versus Spider-Man. Who wins?
I think I saw that in one of the wizards I was reading earlier. By the way. You know what? I would like to give it to Spider-Man just because that whole spider sense thing, and he could see it coming. Yeah. But Batman, given the time, always given the time, we'll figure it out. Yeah. That's why if it's a quick fight, Spider-Man. It's a long fight, Batman.
Yeah, I don't know.
How about that?
I think.
I'll use that Superman logic. It's a quick fight, Superman. It's a long fight, Batman. Yeah. Ugh, I hate that.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I think so. As far as the other way around with Spider-Man,
you can take
all of them. All of them.
Like he wouldn't even fuck with the Joker. Be like, fuck you, like web him.
He wouldn't even, but here's the thing: Joker would go straight for Aunt May or Aunt Mary J.
Well, probably. Yeah.
Would go for straight his heartstring. Which is where Spider-Man plays. Mm-hmm. So
I think he takes the Joker. I mean, like he takes the fucking Goblin. Basically, the same dude.
Without flying.
Yeah, without flying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Both could be easily played by Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm saying it could work.
All right. Spider-Man could take all.
But I don't know. I know people have their their biases and all that, but I think Spider-Man has better rogue gallery than Batman.
You know, after all that, I'm still gonna be like, you know what, the Flash. Even though I'm not a big fan of Flash, the Flash
that's different. That's a whole different thing.
That's like a fun gallery.
Yeah. But see, the problem with that one is it's like this
classic characters.
Yeah, but the thing with that is like it's like I think the problem is when you make characters too popular, they always try to like switch them up, and they're like, oh, they're not really bad guys. Mm-hmm. They're like, anti-heroes. They're like, are they?
Yeah. Or like in the case of what was it in the Justice League again, going back to that, where he goes, "Be taking your meds." Yeah. They're not. He's not a bad guy. He's just not on his meds. You know.
Yeah. He's a little lost.
Yeah. Sure thing. You caught me again, Flash. I love that, dude. Yeah. Hilarious.
But
Cockknocker.
It's not Cockknocker.
Was it Cockknocker? You sure?
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't him. No,
I'm pretty sure it's Cockknocker. Yeah. No one's gonna get that reference. No, that's awesome.
That's an old movie.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I get it. It's interesting galleries when these Supermans always.
It gets really rare. I think like no one really has. Like it's rare that someone has a good rogues gallery.
You can't have a good rogues gallery because if you have a good rogues gallery, you won't have a good hero. You'll be rooting more for the bad guys.
But look at Batman. Everyone loves that fucking rogues gallery, and then they keep coming back. They've been characters around for like 80 fucking years.
You know, it's funny because it's true. A lot of people will be like, "I'm such a Poison Ivy. I'm such a Joker." And a million fucking people that come here asking for Joker. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. But how many of them do go? I'm a Killer Croc.
Yeah, none of them.
I'm
a fucking. Is it
Bane? I seen a Bane person. Yeah,
Orca.
Ooh. Orca.
Fucking
Orca. You know, he comes out in My Hero Academia too.
Yeah. Orca and no obscure Batman villain. Fucking Killer Quilt. Crazy Quilt.
Eraserhead.
Was it Condiment King?
Condiment King. You know what? Condiment King isn't as obscure as people think.
No, a lot of they use him a lot.
Yeah, they use him a lot.
Technically, Polka Dot Man's a Batman villain, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, all those. See. And then another thing is the rogues gallery is always changing. Yeah, with certain people. Yeah. But you got to have your base characters, your base.
Yeah, but I think it's gotten to a point where like you really can't create like a new Batman bad guy because it's just like it's evil Batman or it's fucking like like it's like the Riddler but this like
the last I guess good one that they Red Hood maybe.
Yeah, but that's
after that, think
about it. Like even Hush, like Hush is just an evil Batman.
Yeah,
like he's just like if Batman was bad, like like and that was like a big deal. People made such a big deal about that. And I was like, I guess that's it.
And that's it. I was thinking because I saw the Red Hood over there. I'm like, he was the other guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like even like the Batman Who Laughs, when people love that shit, I don't get the appeal of that. Like I don't get. Like he looks cool.
Yeah, he looks fantastic. I like that statue with the little robins. He has a bunch of them and shit. That's hilarious. Yeah. I have no idea what he does.
So, okay, this is the most complicated origin ever.
No, and see, I know, no. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no. I'm gonna get to I'm gonna have to explain this to you. So the simple story is, he's Batman from a parallel universe where he killed the Joker.
Right.
And then when the Joker died,
he became the Joker.
A bomb went off in his chest, and it poured this gas. It turned him insane, and he became the Joker.
Yeah. Right? But he's still Batman. Batman became the Joker.
So he's got Batman's mind, but he's insane.
Okay.
As the story progresses, though, he starts learning about the fucking multiverse and dark multiverse, and he starts becoming more and more powerful.
Yeah.
Right. At the end of it, he started going to different multiverses and killing Batman
and taking their Robins.
Yeah, and he was killing them.
Yeah.
He found a universe where Batman was basically Dr. Manhattan.
Right.
Like Batman went into the machine and fucking turned Dr. Manhattan, and he killed him.
Because he can?
Yeah, he can.
You can't kill the Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah. Okay. He killed him. And then he swapped the brains with him.
So he became Dr. Manhattan.
He became Dr. Manhattan. But because he was so dark, he became like a living fucking darkness or whatever. Like,
with the spiky things and all that stuff. And so how does rock and roll kill him?
I don't remember. Well, Wonder Woman had to defeat him or something. It had to do with like peace, or she was the opposite end of what he was, or something. I don't know. It was really weird.
So it wasn't rock and roll. It was death metal that killed him.
Kind of. It was complicated.
All I know is it came out around that time, and rock and roll killed him. Right?
Yeah, something like that.
Fucking A, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, And I mean, you know what? I should have totally been into that fucking thing, death metal thing, because I like those old like 80s like voiced by Air, you know, fucking animated series and shit. But I totally couldn't. No, I couldn't.
No, because one of those things that they were pushing it so much. Yeah. But like, if you were reading the last fucking like 5 years of Batman, it didn't make any sense.
It didn't make sense to me at all. Period. All right. So anyway, that was weird.
Who like that guy?
Yeah. No, it was weird. And yeah, to this day, people ask him what the story is about him. People know. Oh, it just looks so cool. Yeah. No.
I remember me and Mark talking about like there's a character that Scott Snyder introduced. Like, dude, okay, there you go. The most recent great Batman villain, Court of Owls.
Okay, but that was a long time ago though. They've been around for
10 years.
Yeah. Okay. I remember the mask and everything. Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the most recent thing. Because Scott Snyder, he tried to introduce a lot of villains. Like he introduced, what's the name? Jim Gordon, his son.
Tim Jordan Jr.
Which was interesting, but like
it was crazy.
I thought it was more interesting when he tried to make him a Dick Grayson villain.
Yeah,
because that was really interesting. But then when he switched him to Batman, I was like, whatever. Like it was like kind of boring.
Like, get out of here, kid. It kind of makes more sense if it would be Dick's.
Yeah, because it would be like his generation. Because it's like because
makes sense.
Gordon and
Batman
are the same, you know,
kind of same age, but not really.
But then I remember they ended up de-aging Gordon because like when he was Batman, when he was wearing the fucking
robot suit,
they were like, oh, he's in his mid-40s. I'm like, really? I said, Jim Gordon, I know fought in Vietnam. I'm just saying, like,
Jim Gordon, I knew.
Yeah,
it says Dickety.
And I love the fact that like they're like, oh, he kind of shaped because he quit smoking. Like, I was like,
he quit the pipe.
Yeah.
That's my Jim Gordon.
But one of the characters that Scott Snyder introduced that I thought was really interesting was this guy named Bloom. And I think it was named Mr. Bloom. And his whole thing was he was like a living fucking flower. And he was creepy. Like he was really like he was kind of like Pennywise. Like he was just like he was all like his whole body was made out of vines and the whole thing was they wouldn't know, you know, I don't think they ever revealed who he was or what he was.
He was in Poison Ivy's boyfriend?
No, like it was tied to Poison Ivy because we find out that during year one, when she was still Pamela
Aisley.
Yeah. He was infected by something she did or something. It was tied to it somehow.
So it's been around as long as she has been around, kind of thing.
And it was like, I'm like, this is, and he looked cool. Like he looked really cool. And then they didn't do anything with him.
And disappeared.
Yeah, I think they put him in like there was a Suicide Squad miniseries, and he was on that team. I think they might have killed him, but I don't remember. Yeah,
you want to get rid of someone?
Yeah,
Suicide Squad. Yeah,
but yeah, like, that's the thing. You can't. It's hard to make new Batman villains, man.
I guess. To the end of days, you will always have a Joker story going around.
I think and the same problem with Spider-Man. Like it was like Goblin Queen and like fucking like like female Electro and like like it's always like the same shit.
Just transgender for fight or whatever. How do you call that?
Yeah, I'm talking about the swap gender
swap. Yeah,
that was actually interesting though. Like the origin of the new Electro.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah,
that was kind of cool.
You kind of got it from her. Oh, hey, I'm paying your powers. Can I have your suit?
No,
because she's wearing the same suit.
Yeah, no. The way they brought her back was she was a fucking.
No, I'm just saying. How did she get his suit?
He died.
Well, yeah, but she took his suit from his dead body and
no. It's a different suit.
Okay. Because she's wearing the same suit. So I was thinking she stole his suit from when he died.
No.
Okay. Because it kind of bothered me a little bit. I'm sorry. There you go.
No, her origin is real dark. She was like she loved hooking up with villains. Like, she was like a villain groupie.
Yeah.
And then like he was hooking up with her, and his powers lost control, and he fucking killed her. And then the Jackal was like, "I can bring her back. And he brought her back, but because they were hooking up when it happened, she came back with his powers.
He ejaculated into ejaculated. Into.
And so I was like, "Oh, interesting."
Yeah,
interesting.
And that's it. That's all it took.
Yeah.
So if she would have been like killed by the Sandman, she would have had Sand power. See, that's a whole book right here.
That's a whole book.
It's about this lady of the night, if you will, who hooks up with villains and heroes or whatever, and she gets powers, limited powers based upon what heroes she hooks up with.
It's funny. They actually talked about that.
No, you can't. No way. Someone fucking thought about this already. No.
They talked about it a little bit during Spider Island. So the whole thing was a Jackal created a bunch of these spiders, and they were biting people and giving them spider powers. But the thing was, eventually you would turn into like a full-on giant spider.
Yeah.
and everyone was getting powers. Like J. Jonah Jameson had fucking spider powers. Everyone had, and
yeah, I remember he was on top of his desk. Yeah.
So then,
hanging out.
what ended up happening though was Reed Richards was like, "How do I cure this? How do I stop it?" Right? And then it was very interesting was that Mary Jane wasn't getting spider powers, and they were like, "What's going on here?" And so he tested her blood, and then he's
banged her so many
times.
Yeah,
basically she's like, "Oh, she's used to her body's used to your DNA, right? So it's not affecting her, right?" And so like
this just tells me he never used protection.
And then he said, I remember the thing was like, "What the fuck?" Right? Looked at it and he goes, "Oh, we used to share a toothbrush." Ha ha ha.
A toothbrush? Is that what he calls it? Huh? Oh my God! Really? You know,
spider powers.
You know, superheroes have sex.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you this.
Yeah.
You know,
Do they?
I think so. Lois Lane and Superman gotta get it down.
I mean, Jonathan exists.
Jonathan exists. You know,
He came from somewhere.
Dude, Superman has a very stressful job, and at the end of the day, she might not ride him, but she'll at least give him a one. You know, she'll give him a sweet tug. You know,
That's just dangerous though. Man.
Super dangerous. It comes back to the basket thing, a kryptonite condom, but that would kill him.
That would kill him.
But you can have like a line kryptonite, like a napkin.
Oh, horrible! Why do we always go kryptonite? Just fucking red sunlight. Just red sunlight.
Just he has a closet where he can like bathe in red sunlight for like an hour and then kind of depower himself.
And then if anyone comes in like, what is that? Oh, that's the fucking.
No, because that's not what Lois wants. She wants a full Superman action.
No,
she wants
dangerous.
last sun, taller buildings. Single bounds. That's what she wants. You don't want Clark Kent, fucking man of 3 pumps.
No, but he's a farm man, so he's like he's
6 pumps.
He's pretty tough. He's pretty big, right?
6 pumps then. Fuck.
No, that's what I'm saying. They have a room in there with red sunlight, right? Yeah. And then when anyone asks, like, "What is that?" Like, "Oh, it's our dark room where we do all of our photos."
Like they're journalists,
right?
Smart, Mulaney. Yeah, you've thought of this before.
Yeah, a little bit. I think it'd be funny though, like to write a story about that, and then Jimmy tries to use it, and he's like, "Ruin my photos!" like, what is going on? This isn't working.
What is a sticky solution? What is a sticky solution? It ruined my photos. When you said that, that's all I could think of.
Poor Jimmy.
Whoops.
Or he's like, "That's our dark room," and Jimmy's like, "You still develop photos?"
Digital age.
Digital age. What are you talking about? No,
it's a hobby. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
We don't use it that often, but in case we do.
What was it? They did that whole thing where Superman was a gladiator on Warworld.
Yeah.
And when he finally came back, and he brought these kids with him, or whatever, right? There's this one shot in one of the books where Jonathan's looking for something in the closet, and he opens it, and he sees the fucking gladiator suit, and he's like, "What is this?" And she's like, "Mind your business, mind your business." Like,
you think they role play?
Oh, they do.
Like, I want you in black suit and mullet this weekend.
He's like, "Oh." Goes flies in the sun. His hair grows real quick.
See, that's the one he wants. Full power Superman.
Another thing it just dawned on me. I just rewatched the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie, and I remember the first time I saw it, and it dawned on me, and I just fucking forgot about it. So Mon Gal is part of that team. She dies, right? Yeah. So her existing means Mongol exists in this.
Somewhere out there,
somewhere out there, Mongol exists.
Not just that Warworld.
Warworld exists.
Yeah. So it's open to that, if you will.
Well, not anymore, but
No.
So
it was open to.
I mean, still maybe.
It would be a different Mongol, and it would be a Mongol.
Yeah,
that would be different.
That'd be fine. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I didn't like that Mongol.
No,
she died so quickly.
No.
Like,
you didn't have time to enjoy her.
I did not have time to enjoy her.
I didn't have time to enjoy any of those characters.
No.
As exciting as all that lineup was at the beginning, it really was nothing.
That was cool. That was cool because it was a good bait and switch. You're like, oh,
super
that's
bait and
what's
switch.
up.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it was going that way though. Like I remember the first time I watched it, I'm like, oh, I think they're all gonna die. Like
the worst part was that they put them on the poster, or they put them in the advertising, and like, oh shit, there's gonna be all these people. And
so I had a theory. Like I remember when I seen the trailers, I had a theory that because they would show all like there's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
I thought either they were gonna die, and then or they were gonna get captured. And then this team was gonna go in and have to go save them. I thought that's where it was gonna go.
I thought it was gonna be like 2 stories, like an old Suicide Squad and a new one.
That'd
technically, it was, but yeah.
Did you see they've been releasing a lot more footage of that Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League game?
I almost pre-ordered it the other day, but I didn't have enough credit on my PlayStation wallet.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and I kind of want to get it, but at the same time, it's gonna kill my fucking life, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do.
Cool.
There's a lot to do in that game.
Yeah. Looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like every time I go to a Best Buy, and I always see they have like a PlayStation 5, and it has the Spider-Man thing. I'm always like, oh, should I just get it? Should I just get it? I'm like, no, don't do it.
I haven't played the new one, the new Miles Morales better, but I played that old one. Yeah. It's fun. Yeah. It's fun. And it, you know what takes me back? I don't know if you had the PlayStation 2 version of that.
I think I
there's one. The Ultimate Spider-Man.
I had that one.
Yeah.
I had that one. That one was, cause I remember buying that like day one because it was like, oh, it ties into the book and this and that.
But it didn't tie into like
fucking 5 years later. Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of spoiled it, if anything.
Kind of, yeah. I remember I was like,
you got a Venom like before the Venom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, I played that one. I think I think that's it. I think there was a going way back to the fucking was it GameCube?
The hell? Yeah.
The 64. Which one was before?
GameCube or the what? Before the
64?
Yeah.
N64?
N64 and then GameCube.
Okay. So N64, I remember I had that game. I had that Spider-Man game.
I had a Superman.
The one you had to fight fucking Doc Ock with the symbiote or the current symbiote at the end.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I had that game.
Yeah, that was a long time ago too. Yeah. For N64.
I remember beating that one because when you beat it, you could play whatever costume you want. Do
you remember he was in a Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
Yeah, that's right. They don't show that anymore.
No. Or if they do, you had to pay a lot of money. Yeah. You know, it sucks. Yeah. You know, you have to do that. Before you just unlock it and you're fine. You got Spider-Man. And then you had silver costume Spider-Man, regular costume, black costume Spider-Man. It was cool.
Because what was it? I forgot I was watching, they were talking about that. And they're saying like there was a basketball game you could play it. And
NBA Jam.
And then you could unlock, you could play as Bill Clinton.
Yeah, NBA Jam. And then you could put big head mode on. You know, Michael Jackson was one of the characters.
Why would you want to do that?
And you go,
Why would you want to do that?
Why not?
That's weird.
In one of the codes, you could play as Larry Bird. Oh, yeah. That made sense.
That made sense, yeah. Remember there was that classic Nintendo one? It was like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
Dream something.
And you were playing like fucking horse or whatever. You're just shooting hoops or
Yeah. They had to make money.
I had to.
Yeah.
You know.
Larry Bird, the greatest shit talker in the world. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
The greatest white basketball player in the world.
The only white basketball player?
Oh, there was other ones, but you know.
Name me another one?
I don't know. I'm not a basketball person. Like, I couldn't tell you who he played for. Like, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Celtics?
Something. It was green.
I think the Celtics might be a baseball team.
Something. I don't know, man.
I don't know
sports.
Yeah. This is a comic show, goddammit. What are you doing talking sports here?
Oh, what was it? All Stars or Sports All Stars? Or was it Bo Jackson and Michael Jordan and
Wayne Gretzky?
Wayne Gretzky, and they were superheroes. Remember that? That was a thing.
Yeah. It was a thing. Saturday morning cartoons are weird, man.
Yeah, gotta bring that back, man.
That was probably, you know what? I was into hockey a little in the 90s, but a lot of people were.
Yeah. Well,
you know?
Wayne Gretzky.
You know, the great one.
Yeah. You know, that's a good idea. I just thought about it. Like, what if we started a streaming service? Saturday morning cartoons. It's just called Saturday morning cartoons, right? And then you just do it where, like, every Saturday, you put new shit.
New cartoons?
New cartoons. You can stream whenever you want. But Saturday morning,
new cartoons
drop.
Nah.
Yeah.
Kind of do. Don't they do that already?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so.
I know, like YouTube, you can watch those channels where they just have old cartoons playing all the time. But
that's what I'm saying. We get new stuff made.
But new stuff for the old cartoons?
No,
new He-Man?
No, you could we could stream all of that. Right? We make deals, because all that shit's on Tubi, so you know it's up for grabs, right?
Okay, and so we stream all this old cartoons.
But every Saturday
we have new cartoons. From
up and coming creators.
Okay, but the theme is Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So it has to be in the style of Saturday morning, you know.
Yeah.
That could work.
Could be cool.
But here's my can we have remember Action Man?
Yeah.
Remember they had the live action at the beginning and then the cartoon and then the live action at the end? Can we have something like that?
That'd be cool,
right? Remember that?
Cool, yeah.
Or what was that Mortal Kombat one?
What
was it called? Masters of the something dragon.
The Dark Realm.
Yeah. Can we have that?
Yeah.
Can we have those kind of shows?
You know, I always remember when I think about that was when USA Network got into Saturday morning cartoons. They had a Savage Dragon cartoon.
They had and a Mortal Kombat cartoon and a Street Fighter cartoon.
And then they did this event where they were like, "Oh, crossover of the year," and I remember thinking like, "Oh, this would be cool." And it was like, no, it was just some dude like he just showed up in every of those cartoons, right? He just like, and he teamed up with them. And he's like, "I have to move on now."
That was horrible. Yeah. You were hoping to see Savage Dragon to go. No,
didn't happen.
No, it did not happen.
Did not happen.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
those cartoons were pretty bad too.
Yeah.
But watch the shit out of them. They don't make them like they used to.
See, we gotta get on this, man. We gotta get on this, and then we could do like, we could get like start to Kunkel and be like, oh, Hero Bear cartoon.
Oh,
people would watch that. Kids would watch that.
The Hero Bear has always been prime for a fucking cartoon, dude. That should have been made like 20 years ago. Yeah. Anyways, well, you remember he did that book that was called Flipped? It was just a
flip book.
It was a flip book. And I'm like, God damn, this man's been. Oh, did he work for Disney?
Yeah, he worked for
Pixar or something.
Universal, maybe.
Something.
Universal or Warner Bros. Something like that.
Yeah.
I just remember at one point Jeff Loeb was gonna be the executive producer of the Hero Bear movie or something. Yeah. I remember that.
That's Disney, no?
Maybe.
Wasn't he on that side? And
it might have been Fox.
Wow.
I don't know now.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Because whatever.
We'll ask him.
We'll ask him when we see him.
Yeah.
Like you said, positively.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's coming. He's coming.
Sure,
we're getting him.
I'm sure.
But not this year. But
like 2024.
We're getting him.
Yeah. Him and what is it? China Chenstrom.
Oh, yeah. You want? I'm telling you, I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
you want it? I'll do it. I'm going to do it.
I just want to drool.
No, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to tell you.
You just show up one day and he's going to be here?
Yeah.
We kind of have to tell me. I gotta clean up the fucking place.
No,
dude, I gotta clean up the place up. I can't let her see this place in shambles.
Yeah, it's fine.
This disheveled place.
She'll like it. She's punk rock, right?
Yeah, she liked my shirts probably because they're like that's right. I made them myself.
There you go.
I say like, you like my shirts? You can have one.
It's like no.
Oh. We go.
Yeah.
Bring on my Blue Mondays.
There you go.
And be like, hey,
I'll make it happen. Yeah. Make it happen.
Blue Mondays because I'm sad on a Monday.
No.
Make it on a Monday.
Can't ever say it on a Monday. No one comes in on Mondays.
Anyway. Remember Hope the Savage? Didn't you Hope the Savage?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one too.
Yeah.
Anyway. I get more excited for her than Kunkel.
Damn, I'm going to tell him.
Damn, don't tell him. I'm going to be like, fuck your place. I'll make it. You know what? I won't clean for Kunkel.
Wow. Why would you do that?
Because you're not telling me when she's going to show up. So why should I?
Damn.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
I'm going to throw off the scent. And you're like, oh, there's an event this Saturday. I'm going to tell you who it is. And you're going to think like, oh, it's her. And then it's going to come like, oh, no, it's someone else.
No, someone else.
I'm going to keep doing that until like.
Eventually.
You don't care anymore.
And then I don't show up. And then it was her the whole time.
I'm going to send you a picture. And be like, hey.
I'm like, oh. It's okay. I'm in Mexico.
Yep. See, that's how it happens.
Yeah.
All the time. That's how I do things.
All the time.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
I'm telling her to come.
You
know what? It's funny because you say it's gonna happen like that, but you're gonna be advertising it like the weeks before.
I'm just gonna block you.
Then I'll know.
You won't know because you won't see it because it's blocked.
No, but then I'll be like, why can't I see his stories? What's going on? Why am I blind?
I don't know.
What's going on? Something's happening here. I should just go to the store right now.
You're going to get there.
Then clean it up.
Something else completely.
Because, it's dirty.
It's going to be Rob Liefeld.
Good. I had plans for that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't punch him. You can't break his hands.
No. His feet.
That's funny.
Anyway, anything else?
No.
Come buy shirts.
Come buy shirts.
Have you done finished with Christmas?
No, almost.
Yeah, I think this one comes out on Christmas week.
No, yeah, so, almost. Yeah, I got like 2 things to get. So.
Two things again. I have not started at all.
No, I tell you, like I made a rule that like, people I see regularly that's it. That's it.
I like I said, I have a very small inner circle, and I'm trying to keep it to that inner circle.
Yeah.
So. Come whenever I decide to buy things, I'm just gonna be like Five Below or something. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. I hate Christmas shopping.
You know they have Five Below. I kind of want to get but I don't. I think it's funny. They have gift boxes, that look like fake something else. Like it's like like dumb things. So it's like it makes you you wrap the gift box and you open it like, oh, what is this?
Oh,
like,
spam in a can.
Yeah, but it's like it's just a gift box.
Oh, okay.
But it's like fake items.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's hilarious.
I should just put a bunch of dollar comic books in long boxes and short boxes and give them away.
No, don't do that.
Here you go, family of 3. Here you go, family of 5. Yeah. That works for me.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And put the can of chili inside there too.
Can of chili.
I'm so tempted to fucking just get everyone a can of chili this year, dude. Fuck. Just save me so much time and grief.
Will it?
Yeah.
Will it?
I think so. I think next year I'm just printing everyone a card and calling it a day, putting a 20 in there and giving it to everyone I know. And
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here's $20.
Okay, go away.
I'll see you next year.
See you next year.
I care, but this is how much I care. A card and a 20.
There you go. Do it.
Yeah.
You got
Personalized.
time. You got time to do that still.
Yeah. I'll start tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
For next year.
Next year.
I know like 10 people. 1 a month.
There you go.
$20.
$20. Done.
You want $20?
No, I'm good.
That's what you're getting. Fuck you.
All right.
You're getting a card and $20.
You can live with that.
Yeah, right? And a can of chili.
A can of chili. Oh, I get and a can of chili?
Fuck it, dude. You deserve it.
Awesome.
Anyway, anything else?
No, I think that's
Come
it.
buy a shirt.
Come buy a shirt.
Yeah.
We have shirts.
We have shirts.
We have shirts.
For Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas shirts.
We should have been a Christmas episode, I think.
We should have.
Yeah, but we're behind schedule for everything.
Totally behind schedule.
I know.
I'm
I
fucking
love
tired.
it. I'm disgustingly
exhausted.
tired. I do not want to do anything anymore.
yeah.
I'm going to take a nap now.
Eh,
Take a nap.
second wind.
No. Dude, I drank that Monster earlier, and I know I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like that. For people that like that. Exactly like that.
I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
You're sleeping.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Anyway, to anyone still napping out there, thank you very much. Have yourselves a happy holidays. I can say Merry Christmas still, right? Okay, Merry Christmas,
Why
Kwanzaa.
can't you say Merry Christmas?
I don't know. People are uptight nowadays. I could say Merry Kwanzaa to you too, right? No, Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Chanukah without the cha.
I think passed already, no?
We're currently in
Are
like
we?
the last days of
Oh,
Hanukkah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think like 2 more days. Or 3
Oh,
more
they
days.
passed already when this comes out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Past Chanukah to you, Chanukah people.
Hanukkah.
I did say it.
Hanukkah.
Chanukah. Hold on. Chanukah.
Hanukkah.
It's just like Kwanzaa.
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 Crazy Kwanzaa.
Or Xmas.
Xmas.
Yeah. See? It's all one thing. Celebration of baby Jesus.
Is it?
No. Anyway, to anyone still listening, happy holidays, and I'll see you guys for the New Year's.
New Year, yeah.
one.
New Year. We should do that. We should do a top 10 list thing next week.
Top 10 best
Stuff, I don't know.
we saw in the last 10
The
months.
top 23.
23. All right, start thinking.
That's a lot. Never mind.
We got an hour to fill. All right, top. What's half of 23?
12 and a half.
You know what? We need to do the 3. How about that? Top 3.
All right, done. Top 3 what?
Top 3. I don't know. Figure it out.
All right,
Anyone still listening? Top 3 next week. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
And what is happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye.